It's November here in Tasmania, and that is late spring. That means that the flower garden is looking really great. And actually, it's probably looking better than the veggie garden is right at the moment. So I thought today I'd ask Elisabeth to take us for a little bit of a walk around the flower garden and talk about what she's been doing there.
I thought I'd share with you what I've been doing this November in the garden, and I've moved the bamboo. We always have to split it and multiply because it just grows so big in the pot. We've got it in pots because, as most people know, bamboo loves to spread. But it looks really great, and I've got it in copper from a hot water cylinder. And I put these posts here, this grid system, because I have dahlias, and dahlias love to flop around in the wind, so in time that'll disappear and there'll be lovely dahlias in here. As you'll see, there is lots and lots of nigella. It's also called love in the mist, and it is a real good self-seeder, and so it just comes up every year, and you can actually eat the seed. So they will let it go to flower, which is just starting to go here, and then it'll dry out and I'll get a little seed head and I'll harvest them and just eat them. I can't really describe what flavour they are. They're just really tasty and they're meant to be very good for you.
This morning it is sunny, but we do have a lot of wind, so if you do get some wind noise on this film, my apologies. But it rained all yesterday afternoon and overnight. I think it rained for about 12 hours straight. So we have quite a bit of water here in the rain gauge. It's actually right on 50 millimeters. So that's a reasonable amount of rain. And because of that, you'll probably notice as you see the flower garden that it is a little bit knocked out. Some of the plants have been knocked over from that heavy rain.
These are lupins, and they're really easy to grow. And as you see, it's a windy day today. So they're just all flopping around. Lupins I grew from seed, and they've come up every year. And they're really easy, and they're a real good welcome to a cottage garden. I have made more plants from seed and have started another row of lupins in another garden, which I will share with you further on. I wanted to have a border up the side of the house here, and so as you'll see, there's quite a variety. I have snow in the summer, which comes up as you see now, and it's soft and silvery with white flowers. And I've also added, which will come up in winter, the snow dies down, and this is Veronica blue, and so in the winter time when the silver's gone, the blue flowers will come up. I have here a wallflower, and it's really amazing because it flowers quite a long time, and you can clip it back and then it'll keep coming for a while. As some of you might remember, I have mentioned that clematises are my favourite flower. As you see that they're an impressive show, and some of them, like the one over there, is absolutely so big. You wouldn't imagine you can get a flower that big. And so I have got quite a variety of them, and they come up with a good show every year, and you're just always impressed with them. And I one day hope to get more varieties. I'm always looking out for new colours. Look at that red, and the petals feel like velvet. We have a new garden bed here because, we thought, where the gutter is, there's always grass grows, you can't mow around it. We did have a hibiscus tree here that we found died. I don't know why. Just it had died, and so I thought, we'll just cut that away. We won't put anything new there. And why don't we build a little garden bed here? I always say I won't make any more gardens, but I always do. And anyway, it's such a small thing. And I put in borage, and I've got a kangaroo paw which will multiply, and that will just, the water from here will go into the garden bed, because when we have really hard summers occasionally it rains, and then that will fill in here. It is just sort of a nice little addition to the corner to deal with that. I've recreated this garden. This garden bed was always here, like the box, but I felt it was time to redo it. Roses from other areas of the garden I moved into here, and I'm really pleased that I did that. It just looks so good together rather than all scattered everywhere. So there's a variety of pinks and creams, and I put some red geum in, which grows tall, and it's grown really fast. the GM, and I'm just so pleased with the way the garden has gone. These flowers are the campanula family, and I've only bought one little plant, and over the years it has multiplied. So if you get that, it is a worthwhile plant. I have little campanulas on each end that will multiply as well, of a different sort. The bees are absolutely loving them. You can see there's heaps of bees, and it's just a great colour, lasts quite a while, and a good add to my cottage garden. This garden bed has penstemon blue. I think it's also called heavenly blue, and of a night time when you come out, it's just of an evening, it has this really impressive glowy purple, and it's really, really nice. It is meant to be the creeper variety of the penstemon family, and it's just such a lovely, impressive colour. And over here I have pansies, and these ones actually have lasted quite a long time. Some of them don't. This is a red one, as you see. Occasionally you'll see in my garden that I have these bottles. Yes, they do look a bit tacky. They're not permanent. I use them as little mini grow houses. We do have times that there are too many slugs and snails, like a plague of them, and they want to eat everything. And so you'll get these little baby shoots. I did have them in pots, and I do see something has nibbled. But like this one here, it's doing really well. So it's like a little mini grow house till it grows big enough to take it away. Slight protection. We've recreated this garden bed. There was already a little bit of a circle in the middle, but I decided to make it bigger. I have these here. This is a purple sage, and in the middle are the lupins that I said I would make more. So there's going to be a circle of lupins that'll come up really lovely and high, and then a little bit shorter in the front there'll be the purple sage, has a lovely velvet top on it. And then over time, we haven't got that far yet, we're going to cement these in and make a perfect circle, so that's yet to happen. I wanted to share with you the other gems I have. I'm really impressed with the colour, and they really last a very long time. I had the orange flowering through winter, and it's still flowering. The yellow one has come on in the beginning of spring. So here's the yellow. That one there's more on the other side. You get tall ones and short varieties, but I have to say I think I like the tall ones better. The small ones sort of bell over, and the tall variety seem to have a more open flower and a real bright colours. And you can see it really spreads lovely. It does hang over, but that's okay. I altered this garden bed. It all has the same plants in it, but I just wanted to rearrange it a little bit. I moved all the roses that were just scattered everywhere to make a row of those at the front, see how they turn out. And then I've got silver, pink lace in the front, and you'll see there's daisies which I grew from cuttings, and the forget-me-nots, and just a random wildness of other cottagey flowers. I put geraniums on either end, and I'm really pleased how it's turned out. I just reorganised it in my own way, and my husband always says, you don't need to dig all that up and do it again, just leave it. I like it as it is, but I always have a way of just redigging up the garden, and this is what I wanted to share with you.
This area here around this arbour that we built last summer is looking really great. The camellias especially have really loved the extra rain that we've had this spring, and they are just looking fantastic. The fresh green leaves just look so shiny, and they're really nice. So that's all for today, but I will be back soon with another video about what's happening in the veggie garden right now, and also about what I'm doing project-wise in development that's beyond this gate, because that's where I'm doing quite a bit of my work at the moment. But that'll be for the next video. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back soon.